Hello everybody. Right, my last run was just a standard run. I wasn't using the exploit. I'm going to have a go at using the exploit. It's the only second time I've done an exploit run, and I didn't use it in the last one. I got killed. I thought I could make it to the to Gabriel. Really don't want to have to use it, but as it seems they're not going to fix it. Alright, Shat, how you doing, man? Just going to do the first level. I was watching Cornerstone a little bit earlier. Over 4 million anyway. Just got to Purgatory 10. Oh, good. So his run's going okay. Apparently we're close to signing a striker, but he's going to need a work permit, which shouldn't be a problem. But alright, yeah, it shouldn't be a problem. He's an international, you know. He gets a watch it. Bloody hell, man! No wonder you're knackered. But it means he's not going to be available for Saturday. Something like that. I don't think we've quite signed him yet. He was supposed to be having a medical earlier today. Come on. Yeah, I think the next 3 games are all against teams around us, so we've got to do it, man. Hopefully, Pepe Reina's going to be up to back fitness and he can play. I think he'll settle the defence down. I'd have been happy if we'd have managed to do a strike this time, but well, I hope he's available for the League Cup game. That's coming up, isn't it? I think it's this Tuesday. Was it a week Tuesday? I'll have to check. I think I've got anything here. If he's signed in time, yeah, because the only thing that stops you playing in the cup, either of the cups, is if you've played for another team. You can only play for one team in the competition. So, for example, Danny Drinkwater, although he'd signed before we played Leicester, he'd already played, I think he played for Stoke in the League Cup, so he couldn't, you know, he couldn't play for us. Oh, hand to God. Mind you, I won't have much money at the moment, will I? Have I got enough? Yeah. I think I need to get some challenges done on this so we can get back to challenging each other. Oh, tempting me now with your chili. Teasing me. I bet it's lovely, man. Do you do it nice and spicy? Blood of the lamb in the first section, second section, if I remember. Oh, yeah, that's always a problem. I have the same thing because my brother can't eat spicy stuff. So, unless I'm doing a curry just for myself, I have to do it mild and then add extra after. Come on, I can just about see your foot. Oh, yeah. I do like my jalapenos. So you're on call at the moment. It's not starting sword. That one where you can be called out any time. Yeah, I think it's Chronic King. I'm sure there's a Reddit post where he mentions getting the platinum. I might just message him. I put a post in asking people. Oh, mind you, it could be worse. At least, you know, if you do get called out, you're not going to miss the Ravens. It's only a small crumb of comfort, but you know. Bloody Titans. Alright, Cornerstone. How you doing, man? Yeah, your run's going well, mate. Ah! Shit. Where did she go? Bloody little sod. You had me teleported into the flaming lava. Ha. Yeah, it took a couple of minutes trying to get to the off, and I went in the bloody lava. Yeah, but it's going to sound. I know you're saying you don't think you can get past those into the top 10. But if you beat your high score, I mean, you're only going to be about 700,000 off, 800,000 off. Which, by the time you get to, was it Purgatory 14 or 15, which you're going to have to, at them levels, you know what I mean, the points are going to be racking up really quick. Oh, damn. I should have used my dodge, shouldn't I? Oh, right. I noticed you was doing Gran Turismo, but I couldn't watch it. I'll have to watch that. You little git. Oh. Yeah, it should be interesting. Alright, GT, how you doing, man? Oh, I did that thing earlier where you see what you played in the last year, all the statistics. Well, I don't know. I did a bit this morning, and you know. And a bit tonight. This is the first time tonight. And last year, you never guessed what my most played game was. It weren't in death. I thought it would have been this, but it was No Man's Sky. Oh, bloody hell, Miniwood. Oh, Jesus. I'd forgot about that game. Cheers, I'll be having nightmares about that tonight. Oh, that was... They brought a patch out for that, you know. I still haven't tried it, because... I can't remember what it was. It was something really stupid. Yeah, No Man's Sky, I played the most. I think it was 250 hours on this, and 300 plus hours on No Man's Sky. 118 games I played. My total, I think, was 1,299 hours. And I got 400 and something trophies last year. But no platinums. I haven't finished that one. I've got to finish that. I was really enjoying that. Oh, actually, that's another one I haven't finished. I got stuck. Oh, you know, there's a section. I can't remember if it's the last story or the last but one story, and you're bouncing rocks or something, and then hitting platforms and bouncing to other things. I've done a few of them, but I got totally stuck on it. That was absolutely brilliant game, that was. I needed that. Might as well be, it ain't costing me anything. Well, I haven't done very well considering I'm on the first bloody level. Don't know what's wrong with me. I was terrible this morning. I mean, getting killed on Purgatory, well, Paradise Lost 2. Getting killed on level 2, that's disgraceful, that is. Especially when I went into the level with, what was it? I think it was 11 out of 12 health. I think there was a blood of the lamb there. Yeah, there we go. That's alright. Let's save them souls. Alright, Void. Thanks for dropping in, man. Yeah, I've heard it gets quite dark at the end. Yeah, I've got to get that finished. Yeah, I didn't mind the. Oh damn! Wait a minute. Oh, what shall I use? Come here, let me set you on fire. Thank you. Yeah, the thing is, it's sort of fitted, because I think if you'd have been able to move everywhere, I think you'd get to, you know, you wouldn't know where to find anything. I thought it was a beautiful looking game. Cheers, shots. Sometimes it's better to leave the orphans, but I just can't. As soon as I see them, I just, I gotta kill it. Sorry, save it, gotta save it. Alright, DJ, how you doing, man? Yeah, I think so. The atmosphere in it's superb. Definitely got to try and get that finished. I don't think I'm that far from the end, to be honest. Yeah, should be. What you think? What you fancying? Oh, wicked. Have you got Spark, DJ? Probably asked you this before, but I've got a terrible memory. Oh yeah, bloody. No, I'm very flexible. Oh, that's right, because we played Firewall last week, and then me and Shats went on to Spark when you were leaving because you hadn't got it. That's how I remember now. Well, we can do that again if you like, Shats. You know, sort of have a game, and if see how the time is, we could have like an half hour on Spark at the end. Have I got everything in there? Oh, is that Saber, not Beat Saber. If you know what I mean. I'm not sure I mean myself. I'm not sure I know what I mean. They're loud yet. I haven't got that Saber. I looked at it, but I think it's 19 quid. And at the moment, I'm just trying to watch the pennies a bit. After Crimble, and my brother's birthday's coming up. Because I think you said, was it about $6-7 or something? It was only cheap in the US. I believe it has, yeah. I think it has been pushed back a bit. But I'd rather they did that, you know, and it's get a good game out. I mean, we could do what we did the other week and do it, you know, play a few different things. You know, a bit of Firewall and then jump on someone else. Well, I had heard that, DJ. But what do you fancy playing? Oh, I thought I killed you. You little sod, you moved out of the way. Yeah, we haven't been on that for a while, have we? Multiplayer. How on? Have you done any lately? Because they used to be very hit and miss, didn't they? It was always a pain getting together in the same group. I know they've done a few updates since then, so I'm hoping they've sorted that out. But do you know if that's the case? Oh, how's it going? Ah, good. Yeah, DJ Pony, that was my most played game last year. I would have said In Death, but In Death was 250 hours. No Man's Sky was 300 and something. I hope it goes on sale in the UK soon then. It's 18's a bit, what's it? Yeah, it's out in the UK, but it's, I think it was 18.99. There's some stats thing. I think it's up till, I think it said sometime in February. I'll send you a link. I can't remember what it's called now. PlayStation 2019 wrap up. I think that was it. And you just log into your PlayStation account and it gives you a breakdown. How many hours you've played, how many games you've played, what your most played game was. Alright, before I go, is there anything I need? No. Like I played, I think it was 119 different games. I think it was something like 1,299 hours, something like that. Worked out about 3.5 hours, average of 3.5 hours a day. Nah. I've thought about it, but things, everybody knows that I'm a UK streamer, and if I do a game, I like, you know, people are watching, I like them to be able to buy it. I do like a first impressions or something. They can't get in here, it's, you know. I don't know, I might do it one day. I don't think I've used anything else. I've already used one of them. Hey! Yeah, I was tempted to start No Man's Sky survival game tonight. But it was getting late, so I thought, no, I'll do the first level of In Death. And then I'll probably start one tomorrow. I think it's just normal. Yeah, just the one. Oh yeah, yeah. I know that, but what I mean, like if I do a, I don't know, like, I mean, usually when I first start a game, I'll do a first impressions video. And if somebody's watching that, and then they think, oh, that looks good, I want to buy it, and they can't get it because it's not out in the UK, or, you know, the EU. So I wonder how things will change with Brexit, because we're no longer part of the EU, but... So I wonder if the gaming... At the moment, it's got to conform to it. Games have got to conform to the EU regulations or whatever. PEGI, is it PEGI? I wonder if that's going to still be the case when we leave the EU. I'll probably get round to it one day, to be fair. No, it's going to screw ours up probably, but it shouldn't really mess any other countries up. But obviously, there's so many laws that are sort of intertwined. You know, it's not going to be an easy transition. Ooh, bugger. Well, the trouble is, I don't know. It's not straightforward. Well, basically, when we joined Europe, it was known as the Common Market, and it was a trading alliance. That's all it was about, was trade. Then over the years, and at the time, people were saying that it's going to end up with, basically with the United States of Europe. You know, like Europe ending up a single country. And everybody's saying, no, that's not going to happen. But over time, it's changed from being a trading thing to being basically a political entity. Well, that's the thing. There's people not happy with the power that the EU's getting. I mean, you know, there's benefits to being in the EU, and there's downsides. But there's just, you know, people weren't happy with the amount of integration, political integration. You know, part of the idea behind all the political integration is obviously all the countries in Europe have spent the best part of the last, you know, sort of 1,000 years or so kicking the shit out of each other on regular occasions. And it's supposed to, you know, if we all get together, then there's not going to be a European war. But the thing is, the Germans want to be German. They don't want to be, you know, they're separate. You know, the French are totally different. It's you can't make countries into just sort of one country. I mean, you look at the UK. You've got, as it is, you've got the Scottish. There's sections of Scotland that want to leave the UK. There's sections of Welsh that want to leave the UK. They want Wales to be independent. You know, you've got... You know, it's a bit like with the United States. Alright, man, thanks for dropping in. You know, I mean, strictly speaking, all the states were separate entities, weren't they? And then you sort of come together. But obviously they weren't, you know, if you think of the situation when the United States come together, but they weren't just states, they were already well-established countries. You know, and it's not an easy situation at all. I've got Wrath of God here on. I mean, I think if it had stayed as purely a trade thing, I don't think we'd have been wanting to leave. Well, that's what a lot of people say. You know, we're a sovereign country. You know, they don't want, you know, basically European states. They're certainly not happy about, you know, the idea that it's being brought in bit by bit. I mean, you've got in Spain, you've got the Basque separatists want to... You want to see and hear Big Ben? Ooh. Yeah, you know, it's... And that's the thing, obviously we do a lot of trade with Europe, and there's going to be tariffs, and, you know, it's just... It's, you know, I think it's like a lot of things. You know, England's got some nice bits. There's a lot of history, well, in all the European countries. The thing with Brexit, it's really divided the country, because a lot of people that were against Brexit see those that voted for it as basically doing it for, you know, racist reasons. And there's no doubt that some, you know, certainly some of the right-wing sort of organisations, you know, are looking at it from a racial point of view, but it's not all about racism. You know, that was the other thing, was there's free movement of people. And, you know, more and more countries are joining the EU, and then they get free, you know, that they can move freely into any country. And there's so many trying to get, you know, into England, or potentially anyway. You know, it's Yeah, I think you're right about the old world's screwed. I mean, right wing parties all around, you know, are sort of gaining strength, and that's not a good thing. I think, unfortunately, too, you know, people have lost respect now for pretty much any professional people almost. Maybe not medical, but I mean, when I was a kid, you know, you might not have liked the police, but you'd respect them. You know, bank managers were seen as boring buggers, but you respected them. Journalists were respected. Politicians were respected. And they've screwed things up so much that that's not the case anymore. You know, there's very few people haven't had a bad experience with the police. You know, again, you can't tarnish them all. There are some people, some police that really... Alright, Drad fan. That, you know, are doing a good job and are not abusing their position and want to, you know, help people out. Same as I'm sure there are good politicians, but the bad ones have just, you know, you don't trust them. Bankers are just seen as thieving buggers that he screw everything up and still pay himself massive bonuses. Yeah, I think the world's getting very polarised, and it's not going to end well. I'll be honest, the only silver lining I can see, and it might not be much of a silver lining for anybody else, but at my age now, I'm not going to get caught up to the Third World War. Of course, the bad side is I'm not sure I'm going to be safe at home anyway. If it all kicks off, it's not going to be good. I think the human race just needs to have a bloody major conflagration every so often. Can't seem to go, you know, too long without having some bloody battle against somebody. Are you going to be on tomorrow, do you know, John fan? I'd love to do a bit of spy. It's going to be too late for me. Alright. The thing to do, you'll get there, just keep trying. Because every time you die, obviously you've killed more things, you'll unlock stuff that'll help get you there. Oh shit, wicked man. So I will be on tomorrow. you little son. Well, I'll try and get on early-ish. I'll certainly might be on in the afternoon. Probably doing practicing my drums in the morning. It'll be probably evening time. But yeah, John, you'll get there, man. Yeah. I'll have to have a look, see how much that touring carts is. Oh, yeah. I'll have to say how much it is. Oh shit, I'm too bloody close, you dick. What did I go there for? I thought he was on the other side. Oh, I got Tempest. And that. And you. Haha. I think there's a quiver in there, but before I go, I'll have a look, see how much it is. I did look, see what I got there. Ah, oh, Titan. Right. Now, are you going to give me 2? Just give me the 1. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can't remember what it's called. But yeah, that's a lot of fun. Bloody hard, though. Yeah, let's just have a look. See how much... I think you can still hear me. I hope you can. Touring cards, come on. Do-de-do. Right. Oh. I opened the store and it closed down. Might be a problem in the store. Just showing please wait now. Oh no, it's come on. Right, it's touring carts, where are you? Oh, fuck. It's pretty recent, isn't it? So it should be towards the top. Touring carts, where is it? No, not showing up. Right, I'll do a search. That's probably the easiest way. Sorry if you're looking at a blue screen. I will be back very shortly. Yeah, there we go. Touring carts. 16 quid. Yeah, 16 quid, tuning carts. Bloody hell. Right, well, I've got two of my favourite arrows, 300,000. So I'll carry this on tomorrow. I'll have a look at... Oh, you're joking, that's down to 15 quid. Ooh, it's worth it to throw a chicken. Oh, is that what you can throw chickens? I take it that's touring carts, not Gran Turismo. I don't know why, for some reason, I don't associate throwing chickens with Gran Turismo. Oh, I might have to get... Well, both of them, it's going to be basically 30 quid in it. Oh, I'll have to see. Have to see how the funds stretch. Might have to wait till Monday. I'll see. Oh, I wasn't going to get any games for a while, but I am tempted. And if I'm going to break it for touring carts, I might as well get Gran Turismo means it's on sale. But it certainly sounded good, this touring cart. So So, ooh, tempted. Right, well, thanks everybody for dropping in. Hope you're enjoying your day, afternoon, evening, morning, night, whatever it is, whatever time it is where you are in the world. Have a good one. And thanks for all for dropping in. And keep at it, John. You'll get there, man. You'll get to Paradise Lost. The thing to remember, certainly at the start, Anakin used Cataclysm. Cataclysm into his head. And you need headshots. Keep blowing his head up. You'll kill him in no time. And you'll get through to Paradise Lost. We've all been there. We've all struggled. I mean, I can't... The first time I played Gabriel, I couldn't see how anyone could beat him. It took me ages to beat him. And now, especially the early levels, you just breeze through them. You'll get there. Yeah, take care, man. Yeah. And if you get to watch the game tomorrow, Shats, I hope you enjoy it. We've got to get the win. Got to beat them. Come on, you Villa boys. Come on. We need that win. Take care, everybody. And I'll see you soon. Try out of it.